Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2020 Toyota Prius Prime Upgrade in this gorgeous supersonic red color. This front wheel drive 4-door 5-passenger hatchback comes equipped with a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder plug-in hybrid engine mounted to an automatic transmission. As an added bonus, this vehicle is a Toyota certified used vehicle, has only had one previous owner, and has no accidents reported. Starting in the front with some of the notable exterior features, you've got a very futuristic looking front end here. You've got, of course, the blue Toyota badging denoting that it is a hybrid, and you've also got these really stylish LED headlamps that extend across, and you've also got the LED lights along the side here as well. As you come around to the side of the vehicle, you'll notice the 15-inch alloy rims that the vehicle currently rides on, and those are wrapped in the Bridgestone tires. And as you can see, you've got lots of tread on those. Just next to it, you do have the plug-in hybrid badging. And as we continue down the vehicle, you'll notice the sharp-looking silver accent along the bottom of the mirror here. And you've got a very nice overall side profile to this vehicle. The futuristic looks continue in back with that great-looking roof fin antenna that kind of blends into that black accent piece. And then you've got the nice dip in the center here, which is a really neat and unique look, as well as those really aggressive looking tail lights with those same lights that we found on the front, same style of lights. And in back here, of course, you do have the Prius Prime badging, as well as that nice blue Toyota badging as well. This vehicle is in immaculate condition inside and out, so let's go ahead and hop inside this fuel efficient vehicle and take a look at all the bells and whistles. Hopping inside this Prius is nice and easy thanks to the proximity smart key system. Of course, you do have your standard remote keyless entry options on the key fob here. And you've also got a really nice overall design with that nice Prius Prime badging on the back of it. But like I mentioned, it is a proximity smart key system. Simply walk up with the key on your person and put your hand in the door to unlock the vehicle. And when you hop out, you've got those two lines there to easily lock the vehicle. Since this is the Prius Prime Upgrade, you get this gorgeous black leather seating inside. Got very nice design and some lines that are very similar to the body and the overall styling. It looks fantastic, and these are very plush and comfortable seats. Of course, you've also got this nice white accent stitching to give it an extra layer of luxury. Just below the driver's seat, you do have the power adjustable seat controls, including the power adjustable lumbar support. And if we take a look on the footwell there, you'll find the Prius branded all-weather mats that you'll find all throughout the interior, which make them nice and easy to clean regardless of how dirty or wet they get. So let's go ahead and hop inside this Prius and take a look at all the features. The features inside this futuristic ride start with the push button ignition. Simply put your foot on the brake and push the button to start the vehicle as long as the key is in the car. And if we turn over to the tablet here, you'll notice a really cool startup animation with that nice jingle as well. If we take a look over at the driver's side door panel here, of course you will have the controls for your power windows, locks, and mirrors. And just below there, you do have a little bit of extra storage in the door panel, as well as an extra cup holder. If you take a look over at the speaker here, you've got a really nice, unique design to the speaker that's integrated into the door panel. And if you take a look just to the right of the door panel, you do have the dimmer switch for the gauge cluster, as well as the button to toggle your traction control. Just below that, you've got the button for your automatic high beams. And as we continue down, you've got the charge timer button, as well as your gas cap release. You've also got this really nice glossy black panel here with the nice silver accent piece, and that's kind of mirrored in the middle of the dash as well. Under the steering column there, you do have the manual adjustment for the tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so you get it in the perfect position. And if we take a look up at the turn signal stalk here, you notice that this vehicle does come equipped with the automatic headlights, which is a very nice set it and forget it feature. And if we back up and take a look at this gorgeous leather wrapped steering wheel here, you've got a really nice design, including a couple of bolsters up top to give it a nice ergonomic feel. And on the left hand side of the wheel here, you do have all of your audio controls, including the track selector buttons and your volume rocker. In the middle there, you've also got the audio mode button. And in the corner here, you've got the trip buttons. You can track those kilometers. And below that, you've got the Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons, as well as the voice recognition button. If we take a look over at the right-hand side of the steering wheel here, you've got the buttons to navigate the screen up in the center of the gauge cluster, and I'll show you what's included in that in just a moment. You've also got, just down below, you've got the button for your heated steering wheel, as well as your lane departure alert, and your radar-guided cruise control follow distance. Speaking of cruise control, just behind there you do have the cruise control stalk, which is a very handy feature for those highway drives. So let's go ahead and take a look up at the gauge cluster, and you can see it's not actually behind the steering wheel here. It's up all the way in the center, which is a really cool design. You've got lots of different features here. All the way on the left-hand side there, you've got all of your warning lights, including your seatbelt warning, passenger airbag warning, lane departure alert indicator. And next you've got the clock as well as the gear that the vehicle is in. And all the way on the left-hand side here, you have your digital gauge cluster, including your digital fuel gauge, as well as the eco mode. It'll let you know if it's in eco or EV mode. You've also got the exterior temperature, and just below that you've got the digital speedometer. And at the bottom there you do have the odometer, and you can see that this vehicle currently has 32,321 kilometers on it. And you can also see the average fuel economy, which is currently an astounding 2.7 liters per 100 kilometer. If you take a look over in the very center screen here, this is the one that you control with the buttons on the steering wheel, and in this very first screen you've got the indicator for your energy monitor. Next you've got the HV system indicator, so this will let you know how you're doing in terms of your eco driving. Next you've got your fuel consumption record, and you've also got the drive monitor here, so this will tell you your elapsed drive time, your average speed, and your EV ratio. Next you've got the eco diary, and lastly you've got the eco monitor again. If you scroll over to the next screen here, you do have the clock settings, so you can set that from the steering wheel here. Next you've got a compass, so you can quickly check which direction you're traveling. And next you have the audio system, so you can check what's playing and adjust it without ever having to take your hands off the wheel or even glance down at that big tablet. And next you've got the climate controls for the vehicle, so you can adjust them in this screen here. And you can also check out all the different options. Next you've got the screen which will display your lane departure alert, whether it's toggled on or off, and you can also check your radar guided cruise control follow distance. As you see with the buttons on the steering wheel there, you can adjust it, and it'll adjust in this screen here. In the next screen over, you have any relevant vehicle messages or warnings. And finally, you have all of these settings for your safety features, including your lane departure alert steering assist mode, your lane departure alert sensitivity, pre-collision system sensitivity, lane sway, and you can also change the units as well as your meter customization, and of course you've also got access to some additional vehicle settings. Just below that we have the main feature of the interior, which is this massive tablet infotainment system that's built into the dash. And like I mentioned, you do have that nice silver accent piece that runs above it, and you've got the nice glossy black surrounding it. This is a massive tablet, and it's got of course navigation. It's a very nice feature, and of course you've also got all the other features that you would expect in a massive system like this. You've got your info, you can pull up your energy, your past records, and your charge schedule. You've also got your phone if you have that hooked up via Bluetooth, and you've also got access to the app suite here as well as the projection settings. And at the very bottom there, you've also got your climate controls, so you can bring those up and adjust them in this screen here. And you've also got the audio mode, so you can select your audio source here. And of course you do have your standard AM FM radio, and this vehicle also comes equipped with XM radio as well as a USB and iPod mode, and you've also got Bluetooth as well as an auxiliary input, so you can be sure that you can listen to your own audio regardless of the type of device that you have. Of course, you've also got lots of access to different settings in this menu here. You can scroll through, there's lots and lots to go through here. And you've also got access to the display settings in this menu here. And you can adjust it because it is a very large screen and there's lots to adjust. Of course, if you put this vehicle into reverse, you'll see that backup camera pop up at the top there, which is a handy feature. And when you put it back in park, of course, you'll bring back that big infotainment system. It's a really cool looking system, and you've even got a nice little Prius up top there. It's a great looking system. Of course, you do also have the manual adjustments for your climate system on the side here, and this is an automatic climate control system, so you can let the vehicle adjust the fan speed and heat for you. And just below that, we've got the gear selector here. To put it in park, you hit the button, and when you're ready to drive, you simply move it over. And of course, you can press the park button again to put it in park, and you can put it in reverse that way as well. Just to the right of that, you've got the drive mode buttons here. So you've got the drive mode button, you can select normal as well as your power mode, and you've also got eco mode. And you've also got the EV mode here, so if you wanted to drive completely electric, you can do so by hitting that EV button. And as we continue down, you've got this nice wireless charging pad here. You can drop your phone on there, and if it's equipped with wireless charging capabilities, it'll charge right up as long as you have it turned on. As we continue down, you do have the 2-stage heated seats for both front passengers. And you've also got a couple of cup holders here as well. As we continue down, you've also got a 12-volt outlet as well as the auxiliary and USB input that I mentioned. And finally, you've got this nice leather padded armrest here. And inside, you've got your center console. It opens to the side. And you've got a nice little tray here to help organize the center console, put some smaller items up top. And underneath there, you've got a nice carpeted bottom, as well as lots of storage space. Take a look in the passenger side footwell. Of course, you will find the standard all-weather mats that I mentioned, and if we open up the glove box, you've got lots of room inside there, as well as the owner's manual. If you take a look over at the passenger side door panel there, you've got the same great designs as we found on the driver's side, as well as the passenger side window control, and of course the power locks as well. Finally, if we take a look up top here, you'll find the interior lighting controls, and as an added little bonus, you do have a sunglasses holder here as well. So let's go ahead and hop out and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this vehicle, you have more of that same incredible black leather seating with the very nice design, including the nice accent stitching up top. Back here, you'll also find plenty of legroom for the rear passengers, as well as the same great all-weather mats. And you've also got a couple of handy storage pockets in the back of the driver and the passenger side seat. You'll also notice a couple of USB ports, which is a handy feature to help keep your rear passenger devices charged up. And back here, you've also got a handy little fold-out armrest for your rear passengers. It's a nice padded leather armrest with a couple of extra cup holders. And of course, these seats also do fold down on a 60-40 split if you have some additional cargo to store. Simply grab the latch up top here, and that'll fold forward nice and easily, giving you lots and lots of interior storage space. Take a quick glance at the rear door panels here. You've got the same great design as you found in the front, as well as the rear window switches. And of course, you've got an extra little bit of storage underneath with the same great speaker design. So let's go ahead and take a look in back. You'll be pleasantly surprised with the amount of cargo space back here. It's a nice carpeted cargo area. And of course, it does come with that nice cargo cover here, so you can easily keep your cargo covered. Simply pull it over like that. And when you're done, it'll automatically retract. You've also got some interior lights back here, which is a really handy feature to see what you're doing at night. And if you take a look under this main compartment here, of course, you do have the charger. And over here, we've got the tools to fix a flat. You got a fix a flat kit there if you ever get a flat. And you got a little bit of extra storage over there. That concludes this short video walk around, but this vehicle is absolutely loaded with features, and there's so much that I didn't get a chance to show you. So make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leadhead Road, or visit us online at kelownatoyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.